Salmon stands out as one of the most metabolically advantageous foods, largely because of its rich content of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly eicosapentaenoic acid, EPA, and docosahexaenoic acid, DHA. These essential fats offer far-reaching benefits that extend well beyond basic nutrition, influencing inflammation, cardiovascular health, brain function, and overall metabolic balance. Unlike saturated fats commonly emphasized in high-fat ketogenic diets, which can contribute to systemic inflammation when consumed in excess, omega-3s in salmon actively counter inflammatory processes, helping the body maintain homeostasis while supporting energy utilization, insulin sensitivity, and cellular health. Including salmon in a diet provides a dynamic contrast to other high-fat foods, demonstrating how quality fat choices can reshape metabolic responses rather than merely increasing caloric intake. One of the primary metabolic advantages of omega-3 fats in salmon is their anti-inflammatory effect. Chronic low-grade inflammation is increasingly recognized as a root contributor to metabolic disorders such as insulin resistance, cardiovascular disease, and even neurodegenerative conditions. Saturated fats, when consumed in large amounts without balancing nutrients, can elevate inflammatory markers and exacerbate endothelial stress, contributing to plaque formation in arteries and impairing insulin signaling. In contrast, the EPA and DHA found in salmon are incorporated into cell membranes, where they influence the production of eicosanoids, chemical messengers that regulate inflammation. These omega-3 derived eicosanoids tend to be anti-inflammatory or inflammation-resolving, which helps maintain vascular flexibility, reduce oxidative stress, and support efficient energy metabolism. By moderating inflammation at the cellular level, salmon facilitates better insulin sensitivity, helping the body process glucose effectively even within mixed or high-fat meals. The cardiovascular benefits of salmon further highlight its metabolic advantages. Omega-3 fats have been shown to lower triglyceride levels, modestly reduce blood pressure, improve arterial elasticity, and enhance endothelial function. This is especially important for individuals on ketogenic or high-saturated fat diets, where the risk of elevated cholesterol or lipid imbalance may be more pronounced. Including salmon in meals can help counterbalance these risks, providing protective cardiovascular effects without sacrificing dietary fat intake. Its protein content also plays a complementary role. High-quality protein from salmon supports satiety, lean muscle maintenance, and stable blood sugar, all of which are essential for long-term metabolic health. Unlike processed fatty foods that provide little nutritional synergy, salmon delivers fats and protein together in a biologically complementary package. Omega-3 fats in salmon also benefit the brain, further emphasizing its metabolic significance. DHA, in particular, is a structural component of neuronal membranes and retinal tissue, making it crucial for cognitive function, memory, mood regulation, and visual health. Chronic inflammation negatively affects brain function and can contribute to mood disorders, cognitive decline, and impaired metabolic signaling. Regular consumption of salmon helps ensure that the brain receives these essential fats, supporting neurotransmission, synaptic plasticity, and the anti-inflammatory environment necessary for efficient mental and metabolic performance. This makes salmon a uniquely synergistic food that supports both central and systemic health simultaneously. Another important consideration is how salmon fits into overall dietary patterns compared to high-saturated fat ketogenic foods. While ketogenic diets emphasize fat for energy and metabolic adaptation, the type of fat matters. Saturated fats, especially when consumed in isolation or in processed forms, can increase LDL cholesterol and promote subtle pro-inflammatory states, potentially offsetting some of the metabolic gains achieved through carbohydrate restriction. Salmon, on the other hand, provides fats that are actively anti-inflammatory, offering a means to reap the benefits of a high-fat diet without increasing inflammatory burden. Including fatty fish like salmon 2 to 3 times per week can create a balance that supports ketosis, energy utilization, and metabolic flexibility, while simultaneously reducing cardiovascular and systemic stress. The nutrient profile of salmon extends beyond omega-3s to include vitamin D, selenium, B vitamins, and high-quality protein, all of which complement its anti-inflammatory properties. Vitamin D supports immune modulation and bone health. Selenium acts as a potent antioxidant that protects cellular membranes, and B vitamins are essential for energy metabolism and mitochondrial efficiency. When combined with omega omega-3 fats. These nutrients create a metabolic synergy that promotes overall resilience, enhanced recovery, and sustained energy levels. This multi-nutrient effect is difficult to replicate with purely plant-based or high-saturated fat foods, emphasizing salmon's unique position as a functional, nutrient-dense choice for metabolic support. Practical consumption of salmon is straightforward and flexible. It can be baked, grilled, broiled, or lightly poached, preserving both its delicate fats and protein content. Pairing salmon with antioxidant-rich vegetables, fiber, and minimal refined carbohydrates further enhances metabolic balance, stabilizing blood sugar and supporting long-term cardiovascular and cellular health. For individuals seeking to optimize energy, reduce systemic inflammation, or maintain muscle mass while managing weight, salmon is an ideal inclusion that combines practicality with profound metabolic impact. Ultimately, salmon exemplifies how the type of fat consumed profoundly influences metabolic health. Its omega-3 fatty acids counteract inflammation, enhance cardiovascular resilience, improve insulin sensitivity, and support brain function, creating a comprehensive suite of benefits that high-saturated fat ketogenic foods cannot match on their own. Regular inclusion of salmon in the diet transforms meals into functional metabolic tools, providing both immediate energy and long-term protection while promoting systemic balance. For anyone seeking to combine nutrient density, anti-inflammatory power, and metabolic efficiency, salmon remains one of the most compelling, science-backed choices available.